Hey guys, hope you're having a groovy day. I just wanted to talk a little bit about ideal image. And what ideal image is sort of how we see ourselves at sort of peak performance, if you will. One reason why people hire, coaches is because, they're here and they want to move up here. And the thing is, they don't know how to make that leap. And one way that I help my clients do that is to have them imagine what their ideal self would look like. And what that means is, what would that person look like? That person up here, what would they look like? What would they act like? What kind of language do they use? So I invite them to use their imagination to paint a picture of what that ideal image is of themselves. Now, it's easy to say that and to come up with that, but there are two ways that we can move from here to there and to attach ourselves to that ideal image. And the first one is to get emotionally involved with that. And the reason we do that is because it becomes more than a thought exercise. When we get emotionally attached to it, we start to create a sort of new vibration that moves us into action. And so one way of doing that is, for me, it's affirmations and visualization. So what I'll do every day, and I've done it for about 50 days now, is I write down one particular thing that I want or a goal, and then I write 10 reasons why that goal excites me. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to pull myself into that image, into that sort of energy level of someone who's already doing it. So I get to start creating some excitement, and that gives me the motivation and the push to get myself there. The second way that we can get to that ideal image is, acting as if. So I would think, what is it that ideal person, ideal Paul, let's say, would do in this situation? How would he act? And this is what I get my clients to do, is to start thinking about, how would the ideal whomever respond to this? What would they do? What actions would they take? How would they, tackle this? And so that gets us into an area of behavior and action that is in line with that ideal image. And as we do that, as we get more practice and as we start building it, we start actually moving up to that image of ourselves, and then we start to see the results, and we start to see things unfold, and all of a sudden our expectations are not only met, but they're exceeded. And so ideal imaging, it's really important, and I invite you to think about it, and to how you see yourself, how you would really like to see the ideal optimal person that you are, and how they act, how they would respond, how they what kind of language they use, and then start to build up to that, because before you know it, you'll hit there, and then you're going to want to create the next step. And that's the beauty of growth, and that's how we grow. So anyway, I just hope that is helpful to anyone, and we'll talk to you soon. It's Paul from Paul Silva Coaching.